When a user arrives on a page with your tracking code, Google Analytics creates a random, unique ID that gets associated with the user's browser cookie. And here's how this looks. I'm on Google's merchandise store, and at the bottom of the screen, I have opened the Google Analytics debugger tool. And this tool allows me to read the payload of data being sent to Google. And here we can see our client ID labeled as CID. Now remember the last few numbers here, 44200. Let's go ahead and move to another page. I'll select a product. We'll reload that page. And here we can see that our CID stays the same, 44200. Now, if I close the browser and come back later, I'll still have that same CID. However, if I open an incognito window, which starts out with no cookie data, I will not. Analytics considers every unique ID to be a unique user. So whenever a brand new ID is detected, Google Analytics will count that record as a new user, and it sends the hit over as such. But when Analytics detects an existing ID, it then sends a returning user value alongside that hit. Now, there are a couple of limitations here. Because Analytics is using browser cookies to determine whether a user is unique, then the information is lost if a user ever eliminates or clears the cookies on their browser, or if they use, as we said earlier, an incognito window. So essentially, you have the ability to track the same user across multiple sessions so long as the session is happening on the same browser on the same device. If your user moves across different devices or changes browsers, they're going to get a new unique ID. The only way to track users across devices is to use user ID. Hopefully, this helps demystify a little bit about how new versus returning users works in Google Analytics.